I made a short deputation June 12, 2017 to the Toronto Board of Health as it was near the end of the day and another item was yet to be heard. All Board of Health members and any of the public gallery had a hard copy of my PowerPoint available to read, provided by the clerk. This is Deaf Blind Awareness Month. The JT Award, that's my mother. City Hall had many information tents outside dealing with deaf and blindness. I feel sorry for those that have self-induced deaf and blindness. My mother, Joyce Thompson, was the CEO of the Canadian Helen Keller Society. Dr. Eric Hoskins had a meeting about opioid overdose on the same day, and I spoke to that item. Note the mayor, Joe Mahevic, and it's Joe Cressy over the other side, chest compressions and more chest compressions for opiate overdose. Whoa, that's wrong, and they know it. John Tory made a speech about it. There's tens of thousands of people taught that. And this is what you're supposed to do. It's rescue breathing because it's a respiratory emergency. Naloxone doesn't always work. People leave it elsewhere. People can't tell the cause of respiratory emergency, neither can a doctor, except give air ASAP, diagnose and treat the underlying cause later. Anyway, so here's a little deputation I made. Deafness and blindness. There's Miss Steele's issue with the funding for HIV and harm reduction and child youth science. So we need a lot more funding for harm reduction, HIV prevention, etc. And children and resiliency. But Toronto Public Health has spent a lot of money on a program that's costing you a fortune. Public Health has just started 25 training sessions that are going up around this city. They have a capacity of 1,200 people. It's the Naloxone program. They're not distributing Naloxone at these events, but they're teaching all people all signs and symptoms of respiratory emergency and chest compressions is included. As Dr. Davila just mentioned, eating cannabis causes you to go into respiratory failure if you get a large dose of animals. So, I'm just trying to save lives. That's a no-brainer. There's over 1 million people taken to the hospital per year with a respiratory emergency. They need respiratory assistance. Anyway, you guys have a great one. I hope Mr. Hoskins, you got it straightened out. Yes, sir. Mr. Hoskins needs a little straightening out. That's for sure. Dr. Davila mentioned overdose on edible cannabis. So that's another one. Anyway, the Mayor of Toronto press conference, January the 9th, and the acting medical officer of health, Dr. Barbara Yaffe, quoted, "Ventilation's most important for overdose. Ventilations is rescue breathing for a layperson."
Also had children winding up in ICUs.
So we'll play that one for you.
Frontline workers and other kinds of housing problems in some of the harm reduction facilities we have. Do you want to speak to that, Dr.
The Paramedic service is actually very well prepared. They all have naloxone. The most important thing when they get on site is actually ventilation as well as oxygen. But I think what we heard is
example, when the fire department are often the first to arrive, should be on ventilation, as Dr. Yaffe just said. But let me just say this about the budget. When it comes to saving lives in this manner,
Not chest compressions if they taught tens of thousands of people. It's ventilation for any respiratory emergency. Self-evident truth. It's Joe Mihevik, when he got back from the press conference the same day, mentioned that Mr. Hoskins has given out $450,000 for hiring staff and 80,000 naloxone kits. But if they're teaching chest compressions, whoopsie daisy, because $450,000, that's the start of just one person who suffered brain hypoxia, brain damaged, lack of oxygen. Anyway, so up on hyperlinked is my PowerPoint. You can see the PowerPoint that I was going to present to the Board of Health members. Just check it out on YouTube. And 234 doctors, other healthcare providers, and myself signed a letter to Eric Hoskins April 2016 about opioid overdose. He ignored it. They wanted to know why we weren't teaching first aid, which is rescue breathing. There's nothing wrong with the heart. So I'm not placing blame. Change this protocol for the well-being of all. Any 10-year-old should know this teaching causes death to any respiratory emergency patient. Stop living in denial. It makes you sick. Have a good one.